guys, this is Easy to Read. I'm Yashwant.
And I am Ishan.
Today we are going to learn about continents, oceans, and layers of Earth. Earth. Earth is just a huge ball floating in space. More than 4.5 billion years ago, it was a tiny speck of dust in a cloud of gas that formed our sun and solar system. The Earth became at first a ball of super hot liquid material. During millions of years, a thin layer of lava and rock cooled down. Earth cooled the heavier, denser materials, sank to the center, and the lighter materials rose to the top. Because of this, the crust is made of the lightest materials, rock, basalt, and granites, and the core consists of heavy materials, nickel and iron. Layers of Earth. The first layer of Earth is the inner core. The second layer of Earth is the outer core. The third layer of Earth is mantle. The fourth layer is the crust. Inner core. The inner core is the very center of the Earth and the hottest part of the planet. It is 800 miles thick. It is made out of iron and nickel in the solid state. The outer core is so hot that the metals in it are all in the liquid state. It is about 1,400 miles thick, and mantle is the largest layer of the Earth, 1,800 miles thick. The mantle is composed of very hot, dense rock. The crust is a top layer, which is thin and hard. The crust is only about 3 to 5 miles under the oceans, oceanic crust, and about 25 miles thick under the continents, continental crust. Latitude and longitude lines are imaginary lines that run around the Earth to locate places. Lines of latitude runs horizontally. They measure how far north or south a place is from the equator. Lines of longitude run vertically, runs from north to south pole. They measure how far west or east a place is from Greenwich, London. Equator is an imaginary line that runs around the center of the Earth. It is an equal distance from the North and South Pole. It is considered 0 degrees latitude. Prime Meridian is an imaginary line as it passes through Greenwich, England. It is considered 0 degrees longitude. The lines of longitude are also called meridians. Tropical of Cancer, Tropical of Capricorn. Are lying parallel to the equator. Between these lines, the climate and land are tropical. The Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn experience two distinct seasons. An extremely hot summer, temperatures often reaching 45 degrees Celsius, and a warm water with maximum around 22 degrees Celsius. Between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, it is pretty hot because the sun directly hits this place. The equator is the most hottest because the sun hits it the most direct. While this is the coldest since it barely hits this place. Also with the North Pole, it can barely hit the North Pole. At Equator, we experience hot weather throughout the year. Hemisphere. There are 4 hemispheres. The northern hemisphere is from here to here. The southern hemisphere is from here to here. The western hemisphere is from here to here. The eastern hemisphere is from here to here. Prime meridian. The prime meridian goes to the center of the longitude, and this is the Tropic of Cancer line, the Tropic of Capricorn line, and this is the area between them. This is the equator, and yeah. Continents and oceans. There are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. There are 5 oceans, which are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Southern Ocean, or Antarctic Ocean. Asia is the Earth's largest and most populous continent, located primarily in the eastern and northern hemisphere. Asia is bounded on the east by the Pacific Ocean, on the south by the Indian Ocean, and on the north by the Arctic Ocean. It covers 9% of the Earth, or 30% of its land area. Africa is the second largest continent on the planet, both in terms of area and population. Africa is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Red Sea to the northeast, Atlantic Ocean to the west, and Indian Ocean to the east. North America is the 3rd largest by the area and 4th by population. The largest country of the continent of Canada and United States, North America. It is the richest continent in the world. South America is a continent in the Western Hemisphere, mostly in the Southern Hemisphere, with a small portion in the Northern Hemisphere, and is the fourth largest continent. Antarctica is the fifth largest continent. Antarctica is the Earth's southernmost continent, located in the Antarctic region of the Southern Hemisphere. It contains the geographic South Pole. Antarctica is one of the smallest continents on Earth, only larger than Europe and Australia. But even though Antarctica is larger than Europe, its population is a lot smaller in size. In fact, Antarctica has the smallest population of all 7 continents. Antarctica is the coldest of Earth's continents. Europe is bordered by the Arctic Ocean to the north, Atlantic Ocean to the west, and Mediterranean Sea to the south. Europe is located entirely in the Northern Hemisphere and mostly in the Eastern Hemisphere. Europe is the second smallest continent.
Australia is located in the geographical region and Oceania. Australia is the smallest of the continents.
The largest and deepest of world oceans is the Pacific Ocean. It extends from the Arctic Ocean to Antarctic and is bounded by Asia and Australia. It is located between the western coastlines of the American continent and eastern coastlines of Asia and Africa. Arctic Ocean lies to the north of Pacific Ocean, and Antarctic Ocean in the south. Atlantic Ocean becomes the second largest of the world's oceans. It is bordered by the Americas in the west and Africa and Europe in the east. Atlantic Ocean consists of the Mediterranean Sea, Caribbean Sea, Baltic Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. The equator divides the ocean into the North Atlantic Ocean and the South Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean, which is located in the equator, is known as the Central Atlantic. Named after India, the third largest ocean is the Indian Ocean. This ocean was earlier known as Eastern Ocean. Indian Ocean is the warmest in the world. Indian Ocean is bordered by eastern coast of Africa, the shores of Middle East and India, separated from the Pacific Ocean by Southeast Asia and Australia. It is a major sea route that connects Africa, the Middle East, and East Asia with the Americas and Europe. Antarctic Ocean is the fourth largest ocean in the world. Antarctic Ocean is also known as the Southern Ocean as it is located near to the South Pole. The Arctic Ocean, being the smallest and shallowest of the world oceans, is referred by most oceanographers as Arctic Sea. Lying mostly in Arctic northern polar in the northern hemisphere, it is almost surrounded by Eurasia and North America. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Bye! Bye!